In agriculture, advanced machines have sparked a remarkable revolution, transforming our practices and paving the way for a more nourishing future for a growing population. Embrace innovation, marvels, and modern models and join us on this technological journey. Are you ready? Usually big enough to fit into our hand, these potatoes look just like gravel on this giant combine harvester by Wurzella and Sons Incorporated. Watching five wheat combine harvesters at work reminds us of the high technological progress has allowed humanity to reach in agriculture. All that the farmers need to do is drive this vehicle and let it separate the whole corn from the plants. It's extremely satisfying to witness plums getting harvested this way. The sound of the fruits falling against the tarpaulin is like rainfall. Once cut from the farm, these cantaloupes get gathered and moved to the factory where they'll experience deep cleaning. The onions that have been dug up are waiting for this harvester so they can bounce on its conveyor belt and jump into the whole truck nearby. Deploying this pea harvester on the field and you have little peas ending up in the truck like raindrops. This grand sugar beet loader with a hand to gather the beets closer in can suck and move them onto the truck in no time. Lawton's wild blueberry harvest has an impressive stat of harvesting 70 to 80 acres per day and filling a 400-pound crate in only 21 seconds. This cutting-edge system is performing its job with excellence. It's capable of accurately picking 44 mushrooms per minute. Each time this vehicle goes past a row of tea, its young shoots are cut evenly and blown into the container in the back. From being invisible under the ground, the carrots all come to light, stalks removed, thanks to this harvester. The conveyor belt attached to a tractor can greatly assist humans in picking and moving the zucchini without having to divert their directions. This machine is equipped with fast-moving tines and sharp rolling blades to pull all the radish out of the ground and cut the stalks. The shaking tines on this harvester ensures those little red juicy raspberries can arrive where they need to be in our collecting bin. Fish farmers owe it big time to whichever scientists that came up with electrofishing. It'll be impossible to catch this huge school of carp without it. If you've ever wondered how pure, raw wildflower honey is extracted, you might want to check this equipment out. Look how honey pours out of the tap. Humans managed to go from shaking the trees themselves for ripe pistachios to inventing machines that can do the same at the touch of a few buttons. After being harvested in the orchard, collected olives are pouring out of this tractor non-stop like rainwater. It's always such a joy to watch red, plump apples fall at the supremacy of advanced technology like this. The same combo of machines that was used for pistachios earlier is being used for cherries. Efficiency remains the same. The cutter on this harvester works like a fan's blades, drastically boosting productivity. This 4-row self-propelled machine can regulate the height of the cutting units based on the position of the flower, leaving your tobacco field perfectly trimmed. Despite the extremely wet and muddy conditions, this machine managed to continue harvesting. Modern tools like this giant seeder help farmers widen the boundaries that previously existed in agriculture. It's still mind-blowing to me how by only driving this machine through the vines, we can have streams of grapes pouring into the bins. This machine takes on 3 rows of broccoli at the same time, significantly reducing the time it'd take humans to harvest them by hand. Once the broccolis get transported to a processing plant, they are trimmed thanks to an effective and consistent automatic system. This cotton stripper has rolling tines that efficiently pluck those fluffy flowers off the plants. Not simply just tying the hay together to make a bale, this machine takes it to another level by shooting the bales into the back container, like a cannon. This harvester can work with such capacity that it feels like with each second passes by, hundreds of tomatoes are picked up and conveyed into the container truck. What a fun system of transporting collected kales! Want to pick the strawberries on the ground but too tired to stoop down? This equipment can solve it all for you! This reaper binder is one of the miracles that have ever happened in the rice fields, reducing time and labor costs by a vast amount. arms swinging like a giant eagle. This machine cuts down on working time by watering multiple rows of plants at a time. Instead of using herbicides, this little machine cleverly uses heat to get rid of the weeds. Too many flowers on the same branch can lower the quality of future fruits. That's when little flower thinners with rotating tines come into use. A fascinating machine that turns raw materials into bite-sized food pellets for animals. With this rotary rake, you can be sure of the neat windrows that will be created after it's done its job. What a powerful assistant in the forest! This wood loader can adjust its angle and fold completely to allow for low-level passages. The sugar canes have to surrender before the power of this machine. They come in whole and come out completely shredded. This automatic slicer allows different types of fruits and vegetables to be cut into evenly thin slices at the speed of light. This dredging bucket is taking the grass out of the ditch with precision and elegance. The dried grapevine branches are crushed into pieces by a machine that can do so while moving directly between the rows. With a unique design, this grass cutter not only chops the grass but also blows them into the container at its back. Manure spreading is a necessary part of farming. Machines like this help take on the stinky role for humans. Pressure is being used to suck the sediments on the waterbed by a tube and spread them out on the field by another. The rolling unit of this machine can push the hay on its path into one big, neat windrow. A compact yet effective model, this nut harvester is suitable for small-scale plantations or for picking up uncollected nuts from the ground. The nut bins on this one-of-a-kind invention are secured on the rear-mounted mulcher, allowing harvesting and mulching in a single pass. After getting precisely packed by this intelligent system, the cherry tomatoes are ready for delivery and consumption. This smart chicken feeding system reduces labor of farmer on poultry farm by evenly distributing the food into the pan feeders. This small harvester is only semi-mechanical, but it works well enough for picking berries in a small garden. This auto transplanter not only places the roots down to ground, but has parts to cultivate the soil right after. The dirty weeds in this ditch can be picked up swiftly by this ditch cleaner. This cultivator works perfectly among rows of tobacco, capable of cultivating 4 rows simultaneously. You can see how the chili plants have to give in to this chili harvester. Japan mechanicians always manage to invent fascinating machines like this spring onion harvester. Thanks a lot for joining us on this journey into technological progress in agriculture today. Don't hesitate to share your thoughts on the most impressive machines you found in this video. Like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more.